All right, 6:15 this morning, apple cider, apple pie, apple cobbler, whatever you like. This is the season for it.
Yeah, but with so many kinds that is, do you know which apples to use for your favorite dish? Well, we sent Joel Nichols to the KC Live kitchen to find out the difference. How do you like them apples, Joel?
That's pretty good. You're getting to the core of the issue. Pam Sheehan is here, and we're going to talk about what apple does what. And this is from Cider Hill Family Orchard, which is out just past the Speedway, so it's a great place to go. So tell us what we would use to make these wonderful dishes and what you've provided for us here.
So apples are really there's two categories. So that we have the crisp and we have the tender.
Right.
The tender apples are best if you're going to do cider, jams, jellies, apple sauces, which kids absolutely love. It's great to make a homemade applesauce. You core them, you peel them, you slice them, put them in the crock pot. It's great applesauce.
So these are sort of sad apples because they're easily depressed.
They're easily depressed. They press very well.
Right
exactly.
Very good.
And at the orchard, we press our cider. They're called a cider apple, and they're meant for pressing. So they don't hold up very well. And then we have the crisp apples. These are going to be your Honey Crisp, your Golden Delicious. Those are not, sorry, Golden Delicious, but the Granny Smith.
Right.
They're going to be a firmer apple. They're going to hold up under the cooking process because you're going to be adding sugar. You're going to be adding a pie crust, those kinds of things. So you want something that's going to hold up. My grandma taught me a recipe or a quick way to tell, and that's to tell if it's firm or soft by microwaving just a slice of your apple in the microwave. There are like 100 different varieties out there.
Right. I think it can be kind of intimidating. Somebody walks out there and they don't know what's for what.
Yeah, and all the labels on the grocery store say sweet, tangy, tart, you know, and so it's very difficult for someone to figure it out. And all the different names that they have. There's an Envy apple, there's a Wolf Creek apple. So it's very tricky, but that's the easiest way I've ever found. My grandma's tried and true recipe.
It works. So what is that, of all of these in front of us here, which one would be the best just to take off the tree and shine it up and eat it as a snack?
So that's a great one. I like the crisp apples, but there are kids who like the Red Delicious.
Right.
You know, that's kind of a preference. Everybody picks it off the tree and says, oh, that's really tart or that's really soft, or, you know, it's really your preference. Most people choose a crisp apple. Honey Crisp is pretty popular. It's probably the most popular we have. Granny Smith is great because it's good for, you know, your caramel apples and things like that. People like those to just eat. So
these are just great, and what a great idea. And don't forget, Christmas at the Orchard's coming up in the middle of November. It's going to be here before you know it, and you can be a part of it. And the amazing thing is at Cider Hill Family Orchard, they actually are grown with the name on them. It makes it so much easier. They have genetically designed them, so it comes out. Granny's, it's an unbelievable tree.
Amazing.
Yeah, no, that part's not true, but they are delicious. And isn't that a pretty apple? That is a pretty apple.
Yeah.
We should have done some bobbing for apples since it was just Halloween.
Absolutely. You can still do that. Just because Halloween's over, Patrick, we'll bob for apples later.
All right. Thank you, Joel.
Thank you, Joel.
Yep.